If you are looking for the most broken master there is in Kingshot, this master right now is the best master you can get. This master is very expensive. Her name is Cassia. She just came out this week, so we're going to go take a peek at what she provides. This is for all of the whales out there. This is the number one master that you are going to want to max out. The only problem with that is she's going to cost at least twice as much to max her out as any other master we have so far. You can see even just her base stats for squad lethality and squad health are insane. Just those alone equal 1 charm. So the other ones, there's a couple other masters that only have 1, where it's either squad defense or squad attack. Roman has 2 as well. So he has squad defense and squad attack. And then Pan and Valora are the ones that only have a single one. What is special about Cassia as well is that she goes all the way up to plus 20% on squad lethality and squad health. Roman goes up to 15. So does Pan and Valora. They only go up to 15. So already out the gate, Cassia will be able to hit a higher end of masters. Now, obviously, this is the 4th master, so kind of like Gen 2, but we aren't quite in generations of masters just because we are catching up basically to Whiteout Survival. So Cassia is broken in a lot of ways. First, we're going to take a look at what her skills offer. Now, this skill here offers free troops for every single day, along with soldiers' medallions. If you don't know what a soldier's medallion is, it's those little things in the enlistment office that allow you to basically speed up your loyalty and you can recoup your troops faster. So every 12 days is about $20 if you have this first skill maxed out, where you get 10 every day. 120 is $20. So this comes in handy during KVK where you lose troops and they're in enlistment, especially if you're going and burning after KVK or before KVK, or if you have no rules during KVK. So you can see that it does equal $20 for every 12 days, or if it is maxed out, you are getting $50 per month. So 300 goes quite a bit. There are times that I've had enlistment in the 200 to 300K range, and it would have taken multiple hundreds of dollars. So having that happen every once in a while, this skill is useful, but this skill is nothing compared to the 3 other skills that Cassia has. So let's dive into those skills. This firepower to win skill is a multiplicative skill for troop attack and also troop defense, which happens on every single rally that you have. Imagine this as a pet that is always active, and this is exactly that. This is extremely powerful. This is worth having 2 active pets at one time, because normally pets go up to 10%. This goes up to 10% as well, but it is for troop attack and troop defense. For whales, this is a very high priority to start working on getting this specific skill maxed out. We're going to go take a look at the commando skill, which is the 3rd skill for Cassia, and Cassia's 3rd skill has troop lethality and troop health. So this is very similar to the 2nd skill. Just like the 2nd skill, this skill is also multiplicative. It is extremely useful. It happens on all of your rallies, and the way you can see that it happens on your rallies is on the battle reports. You will be able to see the section where it will do master comparisons, and you can see exactly what it looks like. This last one is probably the number 1 ability or skill that you should be focusing on. Now, it is going to be hard to max this one out. It does cost a lot of books. I believe the amount of books that it is going to cost is 150,000 books. And that alone for this skill is very expensive. Now, this skill is rally capacity, and you want to be maxing this one out first, along with the second skill and third skill. Now, to advance this skill, obviously, you are going to have to increase the relationship with Cassia, but not only that, you are going to have to start working on the other skills, because then you'll be gated behind how many levels you have put into the other skills to be able to max that last skill out. You can see just how expensive this is. It's 80 emblems for just going from apprentice level 2 to apprentice level 3, which is going from level 30 to be able to go to level 40. And if you look at someone like Roman here, we are level 5 on Roman, and it's only 40 emblems to increase level 5, or from level 5 to unlock it so that you can get to level 6 or level 60 on Roman. So these new masters, or this particular new master for Cassia, is extremely expensive. Just comparing Pan here, it's very, very expensive compared to the other masters, but this master is hands down the best master a whale could ask for. This master, or Cassia, is going to be separating the mega whales from any other whales. It is going to put whales very far in advance in stats versus a mid spender, a low spender, or a free to play player. So the gap has widened even more, and this master alone is going to change the way you play castle battles. You will want whoever has the most rally capacity in the castle at all times. That way you have a higher troop count. And so this master is going to come into play, just like some of the pets have in the most recent generations that have been released, specifically Gen 5, where you have Great Moose, and that increases your rally cap size. And that really differentiates who will be garrison lead in castles. So the person who has Cassia maxed out the most, plus your pets, plus War Academy, is going to have a huge number of troops that they can garrison. And that is going to shape the battle of castle battles or Swordland or whatever you are fighting for. So we're going to take a look at what a battle report looks like with Cassia active. And Cassia is going to be active pretty much on any battle report. You can see even this right here is hitting a beast. And you can see that Cassia in the master comparison is there and is active. Now in Whiteout Survival, you have multiple masters on this report. So I would imagine in the future we are going to get another master that is focused around rallies and attacks, or defense and garrisons. So stay tuned for those. They will probably come out much quicker than Whiteout Survival has, just because we are catching up to Whiteout Survival. Anyways, if you are a whale and you want to be the best whale possible, or if you are a garrison lead, which doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a whale, you just have to have a higher rally cap, then you definitely want Cassia, and you want to be maxing Cassia out as fast as possible. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Join the Discord, and I'll catch you on the next one.